I wanted to take some time to mentally prepare myself, but tomorrow was the last Sunday before summer vacation, so we are at the cathedral at night. But actually, this is also the same place where, Masaya confessed to Ritsuko, right? So, But anyway, this is also the place where Marika kissed Masaya on the cheek, right? So, if I was afraid of people seeing us, I could have spoken to her on the phone. But things like this really did need to be done face to face. Yeah, some things need to be done face to face. With that in mind, I called Marika-san to meet me here, and I think this is a fitting place. Yes. Here we go. I turned around to the heavy sound of the door opening. She was at the entryway, looking around the cathedral somewhat uneasily. Yeah, and I like her attire, as always. I like her casual clothes, these clothes. I raised my hand, showing her where I was. Hello, Marika.
Masaya-kun,
Gokigenyo. Hello, I'm sorry to call you out here all of a sudden. It was a bit of a relief when Marika-san smiled gently at me. But then I got the feeling she always had a smile on her face. But her current smile is different from before, like it's genuine, right? Her old smile exuded confidence and absolute righteousness. But it was different now. Also, I wanted to believe. Well, you have a great smile, Marika. Oh, no, nothing. Here, please. I offered her the spot next to me, and she sat down. A brush of sweet air swept over me in that instant. That was enough to make my heart race. Calm down. If I get too nervous, I won't be able to say that, yeah, we're going on a date. I want to go on a date with you. Yeah, it does, right? That kiss on my cheek. Oh, it does. Every girl will. No. Marika-san blushed. Naturally, I knew what such a thing was referring to. Oh, you mean you are sorry for that rape incident? No sweat. Not at all. I shook my head. Everyone seemed to have accepted me to a certain extent, thanks to it. Although things did get a little questionable after your grandmother came immediately after. Well, if you're talking about the kiss though, Marika, then you shouldn't be apologizing. Yeah, that kiss was well worth it. Besides, it definitely wasn't a bad thing. Of course, I kept that comment to myself. Huh? One more matter you must apologize to me, and why are you starting to cry? Why? Huh? Now she's referring to the rape incident. Yeah, it's okay. Masaya is a forgiving type. I forgive you too, Marika, so it's okay. A trap. She was talking about that incident. Yeah, this incident. Yeah, where she purposely undressed herself, sort of. Yeah. But that all is forgiven. The guardian screaming rape still lingered in the depths of my ears. It makes sense that they would misunderstand. After all, Marika-san had her breast exposed. Well, not really breast, well, not her whole breast exposed, but still. Why did the camera suddenly zoom in? Yeah, Marika-san has really huge ones, huh? And actually, I think I've read this somewhere. Like according to a poll, on whose breast is the largest among all the girls, the heroines and side heroines, is that Marika, surprisingly enough, Marika-san's breasts are actually the largest. Yes, I'm not kidding. Larger than Ruriko's. Ruriko's obviously is the second largest. Yeah, I'm not kidding. So, yeah. Was I really that stupid? She was here, bowing her head deeply right in front of me. Please leave your head. I'm not worried about it anymore. I mean it, see?
そう言ってもらえると気が楽になります。
Her eyes were wet when she raised her head. That just proved how worried she was about it. And here I was thinking about strange things. I felt seriously pathetic.
本当に胸の使いが取れたようです。
She held her chest and let out a sigh of relief.
こうして改めて謝罪することは美月に後押ししてもらったんです。
That's good, but like I said, all is forgiven. Mitsuki-san did?
ええ、きっと私が一人で頭の中で考えているだけであればその勇気は出なかったと思います。
Yeah, actually we also have to thank Mitsuki-san for this. If it had not been for her, would we even be talking here right now?
では私はこれで。
No, don't go yet, Marika. I haven't said my piece yet. I want to go on a date with you. Hey? Oh, did Masaya grab her hand? She stood up for a moment, blushed, and sat back down. It would be cool if Masaya actually grabbed her hand. But okay. No.
私ったら一体何を言っているんです？
What? I thought you just said bye. Yeah, you say you'll be going now and then Okay. She wrapped against her head.
呼び出したのはマサヤくんなのにすっかり用事を済ませた気分になってしまいました。
Don't worry, Marika. Don't worry about it. You can be scatterbrained at times too, huh? Airheaded, Marika-san?
そうですね。私などしっかりしているわけでもないんですよ。
Well, at least this is your true self, Marika. It's fine. In reality, she may have been very concerned about it herself. She said before that she felt as if a weight had been lifted off her chest, but it seemed more like she had completed a major task instead.
それで、マサヤくんのご用件は？
デートしてください。Please date me. Yes. My stomach clenched. Come on, Masaya, you can do this. Nothing ventured, nothing keen. Yes. All or nothing. It's about tomorrow.
は
Would you like to go have some fun elsewhere?
い。
Oh, here we go. She blinked in surprise for a good few seconds. Similarly to going, it was a reaction of pure wonder.
遊びに？
Well, to be specific, come on, Masaya, be more specific. Yes.
トランプとかでしょうか。レクリエーションルームで盛り上がっているところ、たまに見かけますが。
Well, playing cards is fun, but that's not what we're referring to. Oh no, not that. I mean outside of the school.
学校の外に。
Actually, are we even allowed to go outside of the school? Oh yeah, but it's coming to the end of summer, right? That means summer vacation. So then they can go out from there. Vincennes strictly prohibited leaving campus without permission. For Marika-san, the student council president, that was likely an incredibly unexpected proposition. She stiffened up again for a few seconds, but I didn't look away. I can't turn back after coming this far.
でも、外出などということは。
Yes, I know, but if I ask Rise-san, we can sneak out. Or actually, would Marika even dare to break the rules? Would she even do that? Would she go that far? If you were to do it, we might be able to go outside openly. It's your choice, Marika. Do you not like that idea?
正しくない行いだとは思います。
Well, it is an improper course of action, yes. I'm sure you do. I scratched my head.
ですが、私は正しい人間ではありませんからね。そんなことも 先日ここで表明しました。
Oh, so you're willing to bend the rules, break the rules, okay? I like you, Marika.
誘っていただけるなら私も遊びに出たいと思います。
Alright, cool, awesome. Ah, really?
はい。
Alright. Thank goodness. Joy began to bubble up from the pit of my stomach. I had never asked a girl on a date before, but mustering up all my courage seemed to have been worth it.
では白百合会や紅バラ会の皆さんと一緒にということでしょうか。
Oh no, Marika, not together with everyone from both societies. It's just you and me, girl. Oh, no. I was startled by her question, but I had failed to actually mention who she would be going with. You'll be alone with me? Ah, yes. Now do you get it, Marika? Marika-san stiffened up again, but this time a red tinge gradually took to her cheeks. Any way you looked at her, Marika-san was a sheltered, high-class girl, and secluded from the world at large, but she seemed to get what I was trying to say. Oh, what? Eh? Wait.
そうですか。
You heard that, guys? When she said the Deska, right? She sounds a bit high pitched there. And Marika's looking away. Should we not?
いいえ。
Oh yeah. Marika-san shook her head left to right. This time I could feel all of the tension drain itself from my body. Maybe it was because of how happy I was, but my butt felt kind of itchy. Oh, okay.
では明日出発するわけですね。
Yes, tomorrow. Yes.
わかりました。では私はこれで。
Yes. Wait a second. We still need to figure out our plans for tomorrow. Or rather, I would like to hash things out more with you. Yeah, we need to discuss where to go. I mean, unless you want me to decide everything. Marika-san blushed as expected and sat back down.
ごめんなさい。私たらまた。
Don't worry, Marika. Actually, I didn't know Marika is quite airheaded, which is kind of cute in itself. Not at all, because I think most of us players initially see Marika as the sort of person who is high at the top, you know, well respected by many people, but we haven't actually seen this side of Marika before. You know, the airheaded side, scatterbrain. Yeah. This time was probably more due to shyness or tension, rather than being scatterbrain. Okay. Marika-san was unbelievably beautiful, but she was very adorable and flustered. Yeah. I looked it up online earlier. Unsurprisingly, I was able to connect to City Hall, even from the school.
市役所？
City Hall? They are hosting an event, and even put out flyers. Oh, event? Maybe a high-class event or something, musical? But first, what do you like doing, Marika-san?
そうですね。
Yeah, we need to know what her hobbies are. The aquarium, for example. If you like anything like that, I would like you to tell me.
私が好きな遊びということですよね。
Yes, that's right. Right. You don't have any, Marika? Marika-san tilted her head and brooded over it for a short while. Was she having a hard time coming up with ideas because she had hardly ever gone out to have fun in the first place? You mean all this while Marika has always been trying to strive to become the student council president, trying to be the perfect role model, to the point where she doesn't have her own hobbies? That's kind of sad, actually.
ですね。
Oh.
私意外と好きというか大好きなのがその
Oh? I know what you're trying to say, Marika. Singing, right? Karaoke! Kara? What? Come on, Marika, be more specific. What? Karaoke? Huh?
から唐揚げが好きなのですが。
Oh no, Marika. I totally know what you're trying to say, Marika, but come on now. Be more. I'm totally cool with karaoke, you know? I love singing. Sure? Marika-san's favorite food was karaage, huh? That was surprisingly folksy for her, but there was no harm in remembering it. Fried chicken.
それは置いておいて。
Come on, Marika. Don't be so shy. She suddenly started breathing deeply. Was that really something to get so nervous about? I didn't really understand her reaction. Well, she's just being shy, you know.
本当言いますと。
Okay, to be serious? Yeah? Oh, come on, you can do it. Say the okay.
Karayo.
What's karayo? Karayo?
中国風の書体のことです。他にも意味はありますが。
Chinese style calligraphy, karayo. I'm okay. There are supposed to be things she likes, but she's kind of unenthusiastic about it. Oh, okay. Calligraphy? I looked down at the pamphlet. Oh, calligraphy. If you want to see a calligraphy exhibition, they're apparently doing one at the Tsurugigaoka Public Gallery. Nope, that's definitely not what Marika likes, calligraphy. Why don't we go to that?
そうですね。はい。
Come on, Masaya, you got to read the mood. Come on. That's just what I would expect from you, Marika-san. Even your hobbies are refined. Oh no, he's totally getting the wrong idea. Now that we had decided on the place, we set a time and discussed how we would get out. Well, I guess eventually Marika will be honest with him. Yeah, I mean during the date. So yeah, and I would definitely love to see Marika singing.
先ほど言っていたことですが、リセに頼むのではなく、私から言います。
Oh, you're bringing up yourself? Okay. Got it.
嘘をついてしまうことになりますが、それも構わないでしょう。
See, Marika has changed. She doesn't mind lying.
私はもう自分がしたいことをするだけですから。
Yeah, Marika, that's right. Follow your heart. I nodded. The Marika-san who was manipulated by her grandmother's unseen hand was no more. She was now operating under her own will, so a light violation of school policy shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, that should be everything. I am looking forward to tomorrow. Okay, I smiled wide. I was incredibly happy she had responded this way. Oh, please go ahead first. Well, you can leave now. It'll be bad if anyone sees us walking together. Okay.
わかりました。では失礼いたしますね。ごきげんよう。
Alright. Though she looked somewhat confused, Marika-san left. It really would be bad. In the 1 in a million chance we were seen together. Well, what if in this 1 in a million chance we were caught sneaking out of the school? That would be... well, I guess the truth will eventually be out, so... I recalled what Mitsuki-san and Rise-san had said. My votes had dropped just from briefly speaking to her. That's why I think we need to make our relationship clear to everyone again. Yeah, in the later run. There was no telling what would happen if they knew we were going on a date. I waited 10 minutes or so, then went outside. The night sky looked much more beautiful than usual for some reason. Yeah, because we have found enlightenment. A date tomorrow. With Marika-san, huh? I was flustered, nervous, and my legs felt kind of shaky while we were talking. But as reality set in, the joy I felt grew deeper and deeper. I'm seriously looking forward to tomorrow. Alright, so that would be the end of chapter 1. I guess chapter 1 is just to build up to chapter 2. I think chapter 2 will be a really fun chapter. So here we go.
第2話マリカのアプローチ
Marika's approach. I wonder what that actually means. How is Marika going to approach things? As we go into 10th of July. Okay, after the premiere judgment. If we were really intent on being cautious, we probably should have met up at the station, but I couldn't get out of the school on my own, yeah. As such, we decided to meet underneath the large cherry tree. Since none of the faculty came or went on Sunday, the area was deserted. Oh yeah, that's true. All the students are in their dorms as well. Yeah, right? Actually, no, it isn't yet the summer vacation, so yeah. The students are still in their dorms. It's finally time. I couldn't just stand here calmly when I thought about what would come next. This was my first time ever going on a date with a girl. To say nothing of the fact she was a drop-dead gorgeous older woman. But actually, Masaya, you sure this is your first time? What about Chiho? Back when you were young, and we say, okay, never mind. Oh, I'm getting myself all worked up. Marika-san emerged from between the school buildings, and I lifted my back from the tree trunk to greet her. Alright, salutations. Yeah, just to take a look at her casual outfit again. The stockings and yeah. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm also looking at the breasts, the slightly exposed cleavage. Okay, let's continue. Strange feeling? You've never gone out before, have you? Staring at Marika-san in her street clothes was a bit refreshing. It was dimly lit last night, and the time I saw her before that, I didn't have the time to properly appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was appreciating her outfit. Her fur-bearing jacket looked a bit hot for summertime, but the gorgeous aesthetic did suit her really well. Yeah, totally. Nice. I mean, with Marika, she can get anything. What did you tell her? Wow. Nice excuse there, Marika. You're a smart one. I see. Knowing the headmistress, she may have thought her grandmother was going to reprimand me. The guardian had already acknowledged the situation, and we were able to go outside in short order. After we made it outside the gate and the guardian left, I burst out laughing. I passed by the guardian just now with a purposely grave look on my face. Oh yeah, because I mean, the guardian and her headmistress thought they're going to Marika's grandmother only to be scolded, right? So Masaya purposely put this face, okay, this grave look. I mean, I'm supposedly going to be scolded by Miyogi-san, right? It'd be weird if I were smiling, yeah. Well, but knowing the headmistress and the guardian, they would totally think that I'm being scolded. Yeah. I'm sure that's how the headmistress has interpreted it though. It's okay, as long as I'm the one. Yeah, it's okay. Marika-san turned around to look at the school gate. Oh, is she gonna do it? I mean, like, make a sad face? Oh, okay, she isn't, alright. Happy, eh? Actually, it's kind of funny that Marika is so happy that it's the first time she has broken the school rules and gone outside. But it's an adventure for some for a person like Marika. Actually, for any girl in Vincennes. I nodded. I honestly couldn't imagine her going outside on a whim.
これが私一人であれば、まあ意味のない家庭ではありますが、罪悪感を覚えたり不安になったりで、とても笑顔を浮かべるどころではなかったと思います。
I understand, but with me it's a totally different thing, right?
正直に言えば、今日も部屋を出るまではどうかなと思う気持ちもあったのですが。
Oh, I figured as much.
でも誘っていただいて嬉しかったのは本当です。
Glad to hear that. I'm glad.
いずれにしろ、まさやくんの顔を見たら不安も躊躇もどこかに消えてしまいました。
The power of Masaya. Yeah.
あるいは誘ってくれたのがあなただから私も出る気になったのかしら。
I wondered why she worded it that way, but I looked away without responding. Just then the bus came with perfect timing. Yeah,
このバスに乗るのも帰省の時くらいですね。
Okay. We're slowly building up our relationship with Marika, so we're slowly getting there. Is your house close to the school?
はい。代々理事を務めている家はすべて同じ町内にあります。
Oh, so Marika's home is probably near the headmistress and Kamiyagi's homes. Yeah, but we have never been to Marika's home before, right? So yeah, I think we'll be going there soon, hopefully. Your grandmother acted as a director before she became an advisor as well, didn't she? Was attaining the position of director important to their household? I didn't really understand it, well, politics and such. Your mother passed away from illness, leaving the Myogi family's board of directors slot vacant for a generation. You follow my logic, don't you? Says the grandmother. Her grandmother had said something like that.
祖母の気持ちもわかるんです。理事ともなれば一生をバンセンヌに捧げることになりますから。
Ultimately, it's your choice, Marika, whether you want to dedicate your entire life to Vincennes or be a free woman. So you are going to be on the board of directors in the future too, Marika-san? Yeah, it's all ultimately up to you, right, Marika? Huh? That was kind of a strange reaction. She was staring at me, looking surprised.
私のことを私に尋ねてくれたのはまさやくんが初めてですね。
Really? You mean none of the girls actually asked anything about you? Huh?
ごめんなさい。こちらの話です。
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
そうですね。私の将来。
Marika-san looked out the window.
以前はそれを所有のこととして考えていました。理事になることですが。
But now that you're free from the cage that is Vincennes, yeah. I took a moment to think about the implication of the phrasing, given. In this situation, I suppose you mean it was a predetermined fact, yes. Talking about your own future that way felt kind of lonely to me.
ただ、今は全くの白紙のように考えています。
Completely blank slate. I see. I was extremely relieved to hear that. This is your future, so you should give it some real thought. Please do. Marika-san smiled.
私がバンセンヌを愛する気持ち、それは確かに本物だと思います。
Yeah, just don't love too much though. Yeah, you know, obsessive love is never good.
ですから、私が自分自身の気持ちとしてバンセンヌにとどまりたい。教職員となってやがては理事となり運営にも関わりたい。
Okay.
そのように自分自身として思えたら祖母に言われたからという理由ではなしに。
At least you're thinking on your own. That's what's most important.
そんな時が来たら、私は喜んでバンセーヌに生涯を捧げようと思います。
Yeah, that's great. Doing what you want to do is the most important.
自分がやりたいこと。そうですね。そうなると私はそのやりたいことというのをこれから探さないといけません。
Yep, you do that. Marika-san said, showing a happy smile.
これまで考えたこともなかったことですから、探しがいもあるというものです。
You're going to pursue higher education, right?
はい、バンセーヌ女子大へ。
Girls' college. Then you have plenty of time. I am sure you will find it. I said encouragingly. She's a bit blushing there.
私が今のような心境になれたのも全てはマサヤ君のおかげです。
Oh my god, thank you. I didn't do anything. Well, your presence alone is enough.
もちろん、美月やリセにも随分と助けられましたが、最初は不思議なことを始めるものだなと思っただけでしたが。
You mean accepting a transfer student?
ね。ですが、蓋を開けてみれば、様々な物事が転がりつつある。
I like the way you refer to it as Pandora's box, which is kind of true, yeah.
歴史の重みに耐えかねていたバンセーヌにとっては、それはやはり画期的なことだと思います。
Which are you in favor of, Marika-san, as far as school reform goes?
私は本当を言うとどちらでもよかったんです。
Yeah, that's what I said before. I know that Marika actually isn't really the sort of person who was like totally against reform or what. She's just like kind of like curious, surprised that a change has come. So she just wanted to test whether Masaya is a good thing or a bad thing. Just want to see whether he's a good or bad influence. After finding out that Masaya is a good influence, yeah, she has gradually chosen to accept him. So she isn't really negative or whatnot. Really? I thought for sure she'll be in favor of keeping the status quo for whatever reason.
グランデボートでは生徒の総意が示されます。バンセンヌは確かに歴史ある学校ですが、それはそれ。
Another matter, yeah, different.
バンセンヌの今を作り出しているのは今の生徒たちですから。であれば。
So I like that Vincennes has this history where they give power to the students. It's the students, the current students who decide Vincennes' future and such.
生徒の総意が望む先へと進むことが結局は正しいのだと思います。
I see. I had misunderstood her again. It had nothing to do with her grandmother's influence. Marika-san was righteous by her very nature. She had presented me with a similar comment. Are you a righteous man? Or are you the viper in the garden? A righteous person. One who is just and who aspires to righteousness. I think I get why you were elected student council president, Marika-san. The popularity contest aspect has a lot of influence, but I am sure that isn't all, as I thought someone suited for that position has to be righteous, and you are righteous, Marika. I believe the will of everyone who chooses you to be student council president really is righteous. Sometimes Masaya really says the smoothest lines ever. Sometimes Masaya tends to be dense, actor, but at other times he will say the smoothest lines like this. Really, Masaya. He can be a bit unpredictable at times. Okay. As she got off the bus, Marika-san looked comfortably up the sky. It was clear skies again today. Perfect weather for an outing. There were quite a few people walking around the bus stop, but only the air around Marika-san seemed vibrant. No, really. And is it just me, but somehow the background over here seems to turn bright. Just now it wasn't. Maybe it's the sun or something? Anyway, she seriously is beautiful. Or maybe it's Marika that's glowing. Alright. If there were anyone like her walking around the area, I did think it would be seriously intimidating. Yeah? See? Now the brightness is gone, so I think it's Marika that's glowing. Do you come to this area during vacations too, Marika-san?
そうですね。割と。
Oh. A somewhat unexpected reply. I figured she wouldn't leave her house much. Do you go clothes shopping and stuff then?
服？
Yeah, you know, like, besides these clothes that you're wearing. You don't? There are some relatively fancy boutiques in the shopping district.
ああ。そうですね。服を買いに来ることもあります。
Really? You seem unsure just now. As well? I kept quiet and let it pass, thinking it would be odd to quibble about something so minor. Your outfit is really stylish. Yeah.
ありがとう。そんな風に言ってもらえると嬉しいものですね。
Seeing you in your street clothes is kind of refreshing. I only caught a glimpse of you for a second the first time around, and it was dark that night.
最初の時。
Yeah, the very first time when you and Mitsuki just barged into my room and then searched my room to find whether there's any porn magazines there. Yeah, that very first time.
あの時もごめんなさい。
It's fine, Marika. Not at all.
下着姿で部屋を追い出してしまって、あの時はそれが正しいことだと考えましたが。
Well, it wasn't really a righteous thing to do, but I understand you. You were just being like suspicious, just wanted to check, you know, to make sure.
結局それも独りよがりの正義だったのでしょうね。
However, Marika-san had already calmed everyone down for me by the time I returned to the dorm. She ultimately had faith, so what she did was on an entirely different level from mere malice. You have apologized to me, so I have nothing left to say about it. Shall we?
はい。
Okay, where shall we go then? Okay, let's see. I wonder which way that gallery is. I looked down at the map I had printed out from the gallery's homepage. Oh, this is the wrong way? Hey, It was then I noticed Marika-san was gone? What? Masaya, how can you lose Marika? Oh, there she is. Marika-san, not that way.
ごめんなさい。私たらついうっかり。
I didn't know Marika has this side to her. It's kind of cute, really. I like it. Since Marika-san liked calligraphy, it was possible she had been to the gallery plenty of times before. Still, that's definitely the wrong way. No, she's not interested in calligraphy at all, Masaya. This should be the right way based on the map too. I assumed she was just being scatterbrained again and spoke up. Actually, I think she's just being nervous, really. It's this way. Let's go. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think this is the first time we see this background. So this is the gallery. Yeah. I'm not sure what this means, but I think it just means the city Tsurugigaoka Gallery. Yeah, something like that. And then there's something written here. I'm not sure what this is. What, Lucy or look? It's LUC something. Yeah. Okay, but this is the gallery. Okay. Speaking of the venue, even though it was Sunday, it was terribly deserted. Yeah, it really looks deserted. The exhibition was primarily made up of ordinary citizens this time around, so there weren't any famous calligraphers featured. That was likely the reason for the small turnout. Okay. Boring. Yeah, I mean, a museum to me is really boring. Yeah, seriously, I'm not really a fan of calligraphy or art and whatnot. Yeah, those kind of fine arts, not really. I was careful not to let how I really felt show on my face. If I were to do that after inviting her out on a date, she'll be stunned with me. I'm sure people who are into this sort of thing can tell the quality at a glance. I don't think Marika's interested in calligraphy either, to be honest. Definitely not. See, even Marika sounds so nervous, like, so awkward. Huh? Can't you tell too, Marika-san? She's beginning to sound like Rise. Her response didn't make much sense to me, but I was sure she was being modest. This is also amazing. It all looks like squiggles from a worm to me. Oops. I shut myself up. This was a gathering of people who liked calligraphy, so I should refrain from saying anything rude. Marika agreed with Masaya. Yeah, she just agreed with Masaya that they all look like squiggles from a worm. Oops. Huh?
まあ、あくまで趣味の範疇ですし、そう、プロならまた違うのかなという気もするわけですが。
A surprisingly harsh opinion. Maybe that's just how you got when you like something? Really? Okay. In the end, we left the boring gallery after about an hour. Oh, this is bad. What should I do? Marika-san must not have cared for the amateur calligraphy and looked really upset. If she was that bored on our very first date, then chances of us becoming closer in the future were pretty slim. I'm sorry. I guess going to a proper professional exhibition would have been better. Come on, Marika, you have to be honest with him now. You know, for someone like Masaya, you have to be honest with him. I was too easygoing and decided on it since it was free, so I thought it might be passable.
違うんです。私こそごめんなさい。
She suddenly bowed her head deeply, then said that, still in the same pose.
私、つい嘘をついてしまって。
Okay, alright. Are you going to tell Masaya the truth now, Marika? Lied?
私、本当は書道など何の知識もないばかりか好きでもなくて。
Huh? I was stunned by her sudden confession. Oh. Well, for now, please leave your head. How did all this happen?
なんだか気恥ずかしくて、あの場ではどうしても言えなかったのですが。
Oh, okay. Embarrassed.
私の本当の趣味です。本当に好きなのは
Come on, Marika, you can do it. I know you can.
カラオケなんです。
Alright, Marika, you did it. You did it. Karaoke, yes. Let's go then to the karaoke rooms or bars, whatever you call those places. Alright, on that note, we return to the station. I'm a little relieved. I thought for sure our date was a total flop.
デート？
Oh, oops. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say it was a date? Oh, I didn't. That was right. I had only ever used the word date in my head. I never said anything about it to Marika-san. Oh yeah. Then again, Marika also doesn't know what date means, right? Because Vincennes, yeah, they don't know the term date. That's how I intended it in my mind. There's no deeper meaning to it. I just wanted to get to know you better. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that nothing wrong. I mean, a date is to get to know the other party better, right? Yeah. It's not just because you want to be, you want to be the girl's boyfriend or something. But although it is the first step, know.
私のことを
Yeah, but a date is still to get to know the other party better, so yeah. Yeah, we've never had a chance to sit down and talk, so...
そのためにマサヤくんは私の好みを聞いてくれたというのに
Oh,
つまらない嘘をついたりして
don't worry about it, Marika. I know you were shy back then. It's okay.
本当にごめんなさい
It's alright. It had been nothing but apologies all around today. In the end, I was able to learn what you really like to do. By the way, what about karaoke? I think that's not her interest either. Oh.
唐揚げも好きです
Oh, you do like karaoke? Okay. You like fried chicken? That's cool. We can have fried chicken for lunch then. I see. I like it too. Although that didn't seem at all important, it did feel like we had gotten a bit closer. At least we get to know each other better. That's the first step.
本当は休みの間よく駅に来るのもカラオケが目的で
Go to karaoke during breaks. Oh, you do?
さっきギャラリーに行く前も自然と足が向いてしまったんですいつ
Ah,
ものルートだったので
yeah. I kind of knew that she wasn't being scatterbrained when she went the other way. It was actually to the karaoke bar. That would mean she probably went there fairly often. Marika-san had a hobby she was enthusiastic about, but even Mitsuki-san didn't know.
着きました人と来るのは初めてです
Wow, you mean you always come to the karaoke alone? Because usually karaoke is something that you go with a friend. You wouldn't really want to go there alone. Yeah. I mean, it's more fun singing with someone else, right?
マサヤくん
Oh, yes? Oh well, better save that topic for later. You mean her being alone? Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh!
瞳の奥マブルの空に溶け出す春風
In case you guys didn't know, Marika was singing the opening song of this visual novel. Yes. So yeah, let's take a good look at Marika. Oh, nice. In her casual outfit, with her cleavage slightly exposed, and her singing the opening song of Princess Evangile Double Happiness. That's so cute. Oh, she was good. I would watch musical programs every now and again, but I thought she was much better than the idols who appeared on. Damn, wow. Way to exaggerate, but hey, it's always good to compliment, the girl you like. While I'm at it, her looks and figure are much nicer to look at too. Yeah, definitely much nicer. It felt like a concert just for me. I would totally pay to see this if I had to.
雪の魔法で笑顔あげるよずっとねリンドンリン鐘が鳴る
Actually, I think this is the opening for the original Princess Evangile, or was it Double Happiness? I think it's Double Happiness, but I'll check again. To top it all off, Marika-san was really into it. It was a striking difference from how calm she ordinarily was. When the song ended, I gave a roaring round of applause. Yes. That's a really roaring round of applause. Wow! You're great at this, Marika-san!
お恥ずかしいです誰かの前で歌うのなんて初めてでしたが
Yeah, but you clearly enjoy singing. Enjoy singing, yes. You have always come here alone?
次はマサヤくんがどうぞ
Oh, okay. Oh, nah, I'm good. Come on, Masaya, you should sing. I love singing myself. Come on.
でも
I mean, you come to a karaoke obviously is to sing, right? Not just to listen to someone else sing. I'm not being modest or anything. I was hoping to hear you sing some more. Oh, okay, that too, alright. Of course I'll switch with you if you're tired, but you've got a lot more where that came from, don't you?
それはもう普段は5時間くらい歌い通しです。
Wow, seriously? 5 hours straight? I don't think I can do that though. My voice will definitely go dry, go hoarse. That's amazing. Yeah. After selecting the next song, Marika-san said,
最初は受付の人にキーな目で見られたものでした。
I guess the receptionist most likely recognize you by now, right? Yeah, karaoke is generally a group activity. Yeah. See what I mean?
そうなんでしょうね。
Usually it's not solo. The employer also may have been surprised to see someone as beautiful as her taking part in what was usually a group activity alone. Maybe it was biased of me to consider it lonely?
でも今ではすっかり常連です。夏と冬くらいしか来られませんが。
Regular? Wait, don't tell me you come here every day during your summer and winter vacations? So the receptionist must be used to it by now. The next song began.
好きよ好きよ好き大好き。
Oh no, this song.
私のお兄ちゃん。今よ二人手をつないでさ早く行こうよパラダイス。
Well, this was the same song that was sung in Ritsuko's epilogue, right? And I know someone commented that this song is actually from another visual novel by Moonstone. It was Immortal Paradise, right? Yeah, how funny. Alright. She really is great. Listening to her sing was fun all on its own, but watching her acting so lively up close like this was thrilling in and of itself. This is how dates should be. It was hard to believe the difference between the mood here and back at the gallery. Alright. Awesome. Let me just take one last look before we go to the next scene. Alright. Okay. Oh, 3 hours had passed and an embarrassed Marika-san had asked,
お腹すきませんか？
Yeah, I am. Let's order something. Oh yeah, now that you mention it. It was way past lunchtime, but it felt like my hunger had completely slipped my mind. Why don't we head out?
はい。ただその前に
But first? Yeah?
結局まさやくんは一曲も歌っていません。一曲くらい歌いましょうよ。
Okay, sure. Sure, why not? Okay. Marika-san's eyes sparkled as the prelude played.
私もこの歌知っています。ちょうど男女のユニットですし。
I think Marika, since she loves singing, she probably knows some singers, right?
まさやくん、一緒に歌いましょう。一緒に。
Oh, look at Marika so excited. Oh yeah. It made me happy that she was being unusually proactive. Yeah, that's right. Okay. We kept singing as a duet for another hour after that. It was free time, so it didn't cost any extra. The one-man concert was fun, but singing together was even more fun. Yeah.
もうお腹がペコペコです。
I thought you ate just now. No? Me too. Oh.
あら、やだ。
That's your stomach? Want to have lunch at Papa Raymond Rock?
いいですね。
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's the only place we can go to eat. But it is a good place to eat at, so it's cool. After we placed our order, I asked Marika-san. Okay. Are you keeping the fact you do karaoke a secret from everyone?
そうですね。少なくとも自分からは言ったことがありません。
Oh, okay. Not even to Mitsuki. I was kind of surprised too. It didn't match my impression of you in the slightest. But now that I think about it, the impression I had of you was basically just something I came up with all on my own. I came up with that second part as I was saying it, so I ended up mumbling it out. Mitsuki-san didn't know either. Does that mean you had your guard up quite a bit?
いいえ、多分そういうことではないかと。隠していたこと自体は否定しませんが。
Meaning?
私の一命はマサヤ君もご存知ですよね。
Yeah, grande fleur, right? Grand flower. I nodded.
ラトゥとスールは誰か特定の一人と仲
And
良くする
Latute
こ
Sue
と
too,
は
of
許
course.
されませ
Yes.
ん。みんなのお姉様ですからね。
Big sister. But I mean, big sister can still be friendly. So
ただこう言うと口はばったいようですが、私は早い段階から将来の生徒会長と目されていました。
oh, recognized from very early on. Okay, so really targeted from very early on. I nodded. It wasn't bragging or anything of the sort, just a simple fact. In addition to her appealing personality, appearance, and intelligence, she was also branded as a member of one of the families serving on the board of directors. It was inconceivable for anyone but Marika-san to be student council president. I could sense that myself, even though I had only been enrolled a few months.
そのせいかとも思うのですが、私は前期の頃から少し浮いた存在で。
Oh, you mean to appear kind of like unfriendly? Like, don't have any close friends. Except probably Mitsuki to some extent. They're both extraordinarily beautiful and intelligent. Their titles are also top-notch. When you get to be that way, people inevitably become withdrawn and have trouble approaching you.
趣味の話をするようなこともしませんでした。
It's kind of sad, actually. That's how it was for you.
趣味のことだけではありません。誰も私のことを知ろうとはしなかったのです。
Okay.
ラトゥとスールとは言ってしまえばイコンです。
Herogram. I learned this in class, but herograms were religious symbols or icons, like portraits of martyrs such as Jesus and the Virgin Mary. Oh, okay. I was wondering what it meant. So she's been looked upon as some kind of a goddess. Okay, Marika. They could be seen at the Eastern Orthodox Church, but the genuine articles didn't exist at Vincennes.
要するに仰ぎ見ては崇敬するようなものなのですね。
She showed a lonely smile.
だから妙義マリカという一個人と触れようというような人はいませんでした。
Okay, we start to get to learn more about Marika now. I can sympathize with her. Yes.
前期から入学した人であれば当然のようにバンセンヌの不分律に従います。一方中期以降から入った人は
Okay.
迂闊に話しかけようものなら白眼視されるのが必死ですから。
Oh, look down anyone who casually tries to speak to me. Maybe the fact they looked down on me wasn't simply because I was a boy. For example, even Chiho was treated as a tourist, so they may have thought, who does this sample exchange student think he is? About me.
もちろん私から交流を持てばよかったのですが、私こそバンセンヌに首まで使っていました。
Oh, bury up to your neck. Let me just backtrack a bit. I was just trying to read something. This one, yeah. Anyone that has attended Vincennes since primary course takes following its rules. Oh, wait. Following its rules. Okay, takes following its unwritten rules for granted. Okay. Right. Takes it for granted, right? I was kind of lost with that line for a bit, but okay.
結局のところ私も望まれる姿を演じてきた。それは間違いのないところです。
So you become like imprisoned to that role. Yeah, imprisoned inside that role. I see. I get it now. That's why even Mitsuki-san didn't know about your hobbies. Also, when she told me that, she looked shocked. In the end, I'm sure it's because she realized that she had never really tried to get you to know the real you. I felt as though I could finally understand her reaction back then.
ただ、事情を尋ねてくれたのは美月だけです。
Your situation? What do you mean?
私が下級生に囲まれ、困った顔をしていることも。でも、もう一人、マサヤくんも尋ねてくれたのですよね。
Yep, and Masaya was the first one to ask her. Ah, you mean the cafeteria? She nodded.
遊びに行くにあたって好みを聞いてくれたことも同じです。あなたは私と交流してくれている。もっとよく知りたいとも言ってくれて。
I could sense the trust in her eyes and looked away in embarrassment. So I can definitely understand Marika's predicament now. So it's like that's why it's like why we say we didn't feel like talking to Marika, saying that she didn't really know her well. It's because of all these things. Yeah. Well, I am an outsider. I can easily overlook those unwritten rules. I'm sure that's all it is. Although it was true that daring to talk to someone this beautiful took courage. Oh yeah. But we had the courage, Masaya had all the courage in the world. Our meals were brought out. As we ate, I suddenly felt deeply moved. I was able to reach the real, live Marika-san yet again through our conversation just now. It would be great if I could get to know her even more going forward, just like this. With that thought in mind, I stopped eating and gazed at her. Marika-san, sometime soon, let's go on another date, okay? Alright. I was so overcome with emotion that I didn't think I could eat another bite. Okay, I lied. I actually scarfed down my food. Okay, awesome. This is awesome. Perfect date. Perfect first date.